HQ19 is fast approaching. The top players mostly have got a lot of building skips. Usually you find that a lot of lower players have used them building skips to get to HQ18. So the big question is, how are we going to get players up there quicker to HQ18? How are we going to get them leveling bots faster? So we started obviously giving people extra XP, things like that. We brought in Mayhem mode that provides extra XP. So we're on our way to sort of helping people to get up to higher levels faster. But from conversation with people, a lot of people have said the problem is not leveling bots. It's never been so easy, and that is true. But how are we going to get people up there in terms of their bases? Get them up there faster. So we can have building skips, but that's only going to help a bit. So I was thinking to myself and thought, how can we do this? And for a while I was dead against this idea. And I was like, no, it'd probably ruin the game. It wouldn't help at all. And now I'm kind of on the precipice of thinking it might. And my idea is to actually add in another Buildbot. So we added the Buildbot in a few years back, and then we made it available for 1,000 cyber coins. Okay, some people said it wasn't a good move making it purchasable, but for 1,000 cyber coins, it wasn't a lot. I'm sure it didn't make them millions of money, but it was a good move bringing an extra Buildbot in. Now at lower levels, Buildbots are going to help to get those players up higher. They're going to give them a chance to get the buildings up 20% more, because you've got 6 Buildbots rather than 5. All of a sudden, you get through them buildings a bit faster. But at the top of the game, we don't really need Buildbots for building. We need Buildbots to protect our defenses from certain strategies. Now, at the minute, 5 probably isn't enough, because we've got Acid, we've got Fire, we've got Cryo that's getting introduced to the game soon. We've got obviously anti-healing Buildbots, we've got healing Buildbots, we've got so many choices, but only 5 Buildbots. And now with bots becoming more and more powerful, which they are, believe it or not, I know we're talking about nerfs and things like that coming soon, but with bots becoming more and more powerful and more options to take out Buildbots, I start to think that a 6th Buildbot wouldn't be a problem. And so I feel for HQ19, an extra Buildbot would be a really good choice for the team. If not sooner, but I doubt it will. But for HQ19, I think that a 6th Buildbot would be really good. Just for 1,000 coins, like the other one that came available. And it'll help newer players. It'll help more experienced players, putting calls on them for Prime League and Cyber and the higher league of the game. So I think it'd be a really good move, adding a 6th Buildbot to the game. What do you guys think? Obviously, it's going to help lower players. Do you think we've got enough with 5 Buildbots? Do you think we've covered enough of the base with 5? Will 6 be overkill? Or do you think 6 will give us some interesting combinations on Buildbots? Let me know what you guys think.